So we're at the spot. You can see it behind me. We got a 90-degree curved C curb. I've always wanted to find one of these, and this parking lot is always empty. It's currently like Tuesday at 10 a.m. So I've seen cars here before, but I guess this is like parking for the park around here. So yeah, I guess if there's like an event, there's people here, but this isn't even like in a parking space. The one thing is that the ground is really bad. Like over here in the parking spots, it's decent, but you can kind of almost see there's like a line there. And yeah, it's pretty rough, but I guess for slappies, it should be okay. I did bring a little broom with me, and you can see there's lots of leaves and debris I got to clear out. So I got my brick rub, I got clear coat, I got a steel stick for that seam. I should have everything. So we're gonna get this going. I got about an hour, and then I'm gonna go meet Bill at the skate park for a minute. Let's get going. I might just time lapse the whole thing because it's kind of sketchy. I don't want to mess around with the camera or anything, so I might just time lapse all of it, and then we'll check it out at the end. So man, I forgot how tiring brick rubbing is. My arms are like jello. I really wanted to get the side part where your wheels slide for no slides. The other thing I noticed though real quick is that this curb has like no bank to it at all. It is like a vertical curb. So front slappies are going to be a little bit more tricky. Still doable, but this is definitely going to be like a no slide spot for sure. I'm doing all this work. All I want to do is just like no slide through that curve. It seems so fun. But other thing I noticed too. So this is that seam I wanted to put the steel stick in, but this is like right in the middle of the bend. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's definitely on the edge and up top. So I'm going to try my best to steel stick this as smooth as I can, and hopefully it's just a little rough spot. But we got all the weeds out, all the rocks out, and basically I'm going to do it from the start of this seam around the curve. We're going to fix that seam because I want to have at least that much there so that you could do front side too. You know, if I start it like at the seam, it'll be like too much in the middle of the curve. So whew, I'm out of breath.
All right, so here I clearly left the time lapse on again, and I'm explaining how to use steel stick. And basically you just want to wear gloves, remove the packaging, and then mix the putty together until it's one consistent color, and then just smooth it into the spot and let it sit for 20 minutes or so. That's it.
I'm such an idiot. I just filmed that whole last section of me doing the steel stick in a time lapse. I'm like talking to the camera and everything, trying to tell you guys what's going on. So essentially, I don't know if you can even tell in the footage because it's happening so quick. We had enough for the crack, but I did not have enough to do that little spot there. It should be fine to like slide through it. I don't see it being too big of a problem. Grinds might feel kind of crappy, but we can just come back with more steel stick or something and try and figure it out. But time to clear coat. My favorite part. Yeah. So this part I want to try to do as fast as possible because obviously this looks like the sketchiest of everything. Like, I don't think anyone cares if you're like rubbing a curb or whatever, but if they see you spray painting stuff, people are just like, graffiti, graffiti. But, I mean, thankfully, like, I haven't seen one person really over here this whole time. A couple sketchy people walked up this way, but the bike path's over there, so who knows.
Well, watching this back, I know that spraying the curb probably looks less sketchy than it looks like I'm beating my shit.
I can already tell this is going to be just so fun to no slide. Well, in my good luck fashion, a car just pulled up right as I was like literally finishing it off. 10 more seconds and it would have been good, but I don't know, they were staring at me pretty good. So we'll see what they do, but hopefully by the time anyone shows up, all the damage is done and it's like you were just making a spot and people can see that. Obviously when you're doing stuff like this, be respectful. Like, I'm damaging the curb, sure, but I'm also away from any where cars would be parked. I'm doing it on a day where there's no one here. Yeah, and I don't plan on skating it if there is cars over here anyway, but you know, we'll see what happens, who knows. All right, so this is probably the most important step, but give this time to dry. 15-20 minutes. It just works so much better if you really let this dry into the curb before you wax it. But yeah, I'm gonna just work on some clearing of this and then we'll get going. All right, now it's wax time. I hope this is enough. Should be, because we did just lacquer it. But yeah, golf wax. Can't recommend golf wax enough. Doesn't have a smell, goes on super easy, cheap. This is gonna be so fast. I can already tell this is like so buttery. I made sure to really brick rub it because I wanted it to be as smooth and fast as possible through the curve. Making sure to get real low here so that my wheels are able to slide. I honestly think after a few waxes, this might just like totally just like smooth out and fill in with wax. Grinds might be a little hard through it. Woo. Oh. Wow, that is so deadly through the curve. All right, I mean, this thing looks fun and fast and dangerous and all the above. I think I'm just gonna do a few tricks on it and then meet Bill at the skate park and then we might come back over here. But yeah, let's just get a few clips on it real quick. Just a couple nose slides, break it in a little. The ground and the angle makes it really hard to get a good slappy into it. I mean, it's totally doable. It's definitely getting more slick as I go too. But yeah, well, you got to make it all the way to the end, right? Oh. Oh. It's really a 90-degree turn, so it's a lot harder to hold your speed through it than I thought. But super fun. Oh. Why is it sticking now? Oh my! Ah! Ah! There we go. Whew. That's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I mean, super fun. One of the more fun sessions I've had in a long time. There's a lot of work for a nose slide and a bad tail slide and a couple 50-50s, but it just, you know, I need to come back. I need to clean the ground better. There's a lot of stuff I need to do, but we got to go meet Bill over at the skate park. The hard part's out of the way now. It's just maintaining it with wax and occasional clear coat. But yeah, I think we could fix that that little chunk in the middle a little bit better, but honestly, it works pretty fine. So if you're in Buffalo, by the way, the spot is in this little parking lot here. The entrance to LaSalle Park is like right over here. So it's right across the road in this little parking lot next to this building. But yeah, check it out. Come skate it. It's hard. It's fun, but it's hard.
Don't know nothing about me, dude.